Hi guys, I'm Melissa Ryan. Welcome to my channel. It's been a while since I last posted. Thank you to the person who specifically wrote me asking when the fuck I was gonna get my ass in gear. I appreciate that, sir. Here I am. The topic that I want to cover today encompasses why it's been a few months since I've last posted. I want to talk about harnessing energy. How do you harness energy? Why do you need to harness energy? It's interesting to think about because without energy, we have nothing. We can have the smartest, most intelligent brain in the world, but without energy, we can't express it. It remains stagnant inside. So I want to talk about how we should take in as much as we can to expel all the goodness we have to offer. I'm a writer. I don't consider myself a real YouTube host or like a personality in that sort of sense. At the end of the day, or literally like throughout the day, I want to be alone and I want to be writing and I want to create and do those sorts of things. I like to read about a lot of different things and I do like to share them with people like you who are interested, because sometimes I try and talk about these things with the people in my life and they're just not interested. And I'm talking to nobody. So the internet's a great outlet. But the point is, I'm a writer. And this isn't writing. This is more about learning and teaching, which I also absolutely enjoy. But I have a lot of different things that I like to do. And I want to use my time really effectively. Not to say this isn't effective time using, it's just, I don't know. Today felt like the right day to talk about this because this has been on my mind. But lately I've been doing a lot of writing. a lot of writing. I'm working on my book, I'm working on my Instagram, and I just got to Dominica. I'm loving it here. So I have been super busy, but I'm going to be here for a few months. It's very chill here. I'm like by rainforests, and I've been thinking about how to harness energy and just use what you have as effectively as you can. So yeah, how do you get energy? The word calorie literally means energy. When we eat food, see, it's been messed up. A lot of people view it as strictly pleasure. And yes, food is pleasurable. Food is delicious. It ignites our senses. But when you break it down, without food, without giving ourselves energy, we can't do anything. We're gonna die. So that speaks to the importance of the food that we're eating. I'm not going to bitch to you all about being vegans. I covered that in another video. But you do need to be very conscientious of the food that you eat, because the food that you eat will determine how much energy you're bringing into your body. Personally, I went through eating struggles for a long time. I'd always been interested in nutrition and health, but there were points of my life where it wasn't healthy. It wasn't healthy at all. And I very clearly remember spending days, weeks, it drawn out to months. It was a dark period in my life, like spanning over a year, probably more, where food was the constant focus on my mind. What am I going to eat next? What did I eat just before? How much fat am I going to gain from it? Like, all essentially bullshit. But that's wasted energy. It's absolutely wasted energy, and I was almost feeding that wasted energy with the shit food that I was eating, because I would focus so much on food, and then when I would finally eat it, I was eating awful foods. Even when I was a vegan, like, you can eat shit vegan food, and I absolutely was, and we know what shit food is. I mean, chemicals, lots of sugars, lots of, like, you eat like 10 candy bars, you're gonna feel like shit. It works on a spiritual level too. It's not good for you. So to put harmful food in your body, it's just going to deplete your energy levels. You'll focus on the wrong things. And really, you can better use your time to do other things. When you look back on your life, when you're old, however old you get, I mean, maybe we do get to look back, but do you want to think about sitting around, just not effectively using your time, watching television, just doing nothing, staring at screens? There's so much you can do as a human. We're extremely blessed to be in the position that we're in, with the brains that we have, with the bodies that we have. Our power is limitless. And it's, I want to say, disrespectful to waste it. So you need to put in clean food to give yourself clean energy, where you can think properly, where you can go about your day properly in the sense where you're fulfilled. That's what it really boils down to. You want to enjoy every single day. You really want to enjoy every single moment. And that helps when you're bringing in food, energy, that makes you feel good. Your body knows exactly what to do with carrots, quinoa, garlic, lemons. It has no idea what to do with chemicals except fuck up your brain. So food is very, very important. I talk a lot about food. A lot of people do not want to change their minds about food. They like what they like. I will say something else I think that is super important. This might be maybe even more difficult in certain ways, but I truly believe in the power of being alone. Being with other people. Not to say that we die without human contact. I'm not negating that fact. But when you're with a person, whether it's your mother, whether it's, your neighbor, just interacting with them, having them, I don't want to say it saps your energy. Truthfully, for me, it feels like it saps my energy. I feel other people's energy very strongly. I am an empath. It's extremely easy for me to put myself in someone else's shoes. So I like to be alone a lot. I love to help people, but I do completely understand and recognize that to do that, I need to be alone the majority of the time, so I can almost like freely think. It can't be, I know it's not as difficult for everybody, and truthfully, it's probably more difficult for other parties, but to be alone means you're only focusing really on yourself, what you want to do, what you want to eat, what you want to, just do. And when you're alone, you can figure out ways how to best spend your time without anyone else's opinions infiltrating on yours. It's how you discover what your passions are. I used to have a good amount of friends. I was never a popular girl, but I did have, a little circle in school and then in college and even out of college. Then I got married. After marriage, I really took a lot of time, after leaving my husband, I took a lot of time to be by myself. I felt almost too unsteady to deal with people because, God, I was so fucking sad. And I didn't want to deal with people's questions, interpretations, opinions, because some of the people I spoke to didn't think I should have left them at all. And really, it's like, babe, I don't even want to hear that. I'm already back in the country. I just need your support right now. But yeah, I found people disappointing. And I spent a lot of time alone. I spent a lot of time walking, a lot of time thinking. It's how I decided to travel. I was so sad. I was really sad. And I wanted to make a change. I needed to because I was really sick. And God, everything got better. I'm going to stop this video now because I have to start the next one, but I'll pick up again.